Hey everybody, I'm super excited to introduce to all of you Dr. Richard Rafferty from the Disc Insitute of Pittsburgh. You've heard me talk about him, but it's one thing to hear me talk about someone whose business I get behind. It's another thing to hear about the business from the person who runs it. So I'm so excited to
Hi,
see
Wendy.
you.
So glad to meet you.
So we talk so much about pain in life, and it is absolutely a game changer when you can isolate the source of pain and without surgery eliminate it. And you've managed to do that. I want you to tell us about what you do.
Okay. Well, basically, the patients that we work with are patients that have bulging, herniated, or degenerative discs. So they realize that they're in trouble and there's a lot going on there. And we determine that from the MRI. And these are the patients that have tried so many different things. And unfortunately, as a disc patient, they're going to offer you pain relief as the treatment. In other words, the treatments that they're offering the disc patient were never designed to fix the problem. Most importantly,
alleviate the symptoms.
And that's it. And great, yeah, when you're in a lot of pain, that's important. But if you can fix the problem, how much better? And turn the situation around once and for all. So we're dealing with patients that have tried all these other things, and now they're facing surgery. And what we have here at the Disc Institute is the ability to fix the problem and get the disc to heal. So if you
That's
think
possible.
It's absolutely possible. We're doing it all the time. And that's the exciting part is if you think about it, we're taking patients that have really, the medical profession has failed. The traditional treatments have failed all these patients 100% of the time. And they're coming to us and we're fixing the problem. And we have a 98% success rate because we are able to do what the disc needs to stop dying, because it's living tissue that's breaking down and dying and getting conditions. And by reintroducing the circulation and fixing the problem, the disc will stop dying and begin to heal, and those conditions will start to rebuild, repair. The bulges that you see on the MRI will start to pull back to the disc. And when the patient leaves our program, they have the physiology that was designed to take care of the disc back on the job. So there's no need for further treatment.
So time elapsed. I mean, I know every human being is different. Every case is different.
Yes.
But how long are you talking about here?
Well, I mean, we do have a program that takes some time. And it does take longer to fix the problem than to just try to get some relief. But I share that with the patients in great detail before they even come, to decide to move into the program. But we also keep the first visits at no charge because we can't help everybody. So I have to evaluate their case specifically.
Right. Well, that's fair.
Yeah, so we keep it at no charge so they can come in and get evaluated. And I do turn a lot of people away. But for those that are good candidates, they can expect the 98% success rate.
So tell me an example of someone who's come in and has had success. When they come in, are they despondent? I would imagine there would be depression, right? And then you have to think about if pain medication has been your avenue of treatment, you're flirting with all sorts of problems there.
Oh, yeah. We've had patients come in wheelchairs and be able to walk out. My staff loves this because, they could tell you all the stories as well. We've had so many patients cancel their surgery that they already had scheduled, do our program, and never look back. We've had patients get off their pain medication, of course, and that's so exciting and as they go through the program. So we've seen a lot of wonderful things, and it is a true blessing to be able to help patients. And, we've been doing it over 10 years here now in Pittsburgh. So we're into our 10th year.
What I was going to say is there are so few jobs, I think, where you feel at the end of the day that you get to go home and see your family and know that you've impacted somebody else's family. How gratifying is that? I mean, right?
Yeah, it is. It is really gratifying. It really is. And my staff loves it as much as I do, and we really enjoy what we're doing here at the Disc Institute. We like to help patients, so we're really all about making sure that we get good results.
People on the fence saying, it's probably for somebody else, not for me. You say, come on in.
Yeah, come in and find out. There's no cost to get an evaluation. And then I'll explain everything to the patient before they get all the information. Then they can decide for themselves if this makes sense for them. and if they want to move into the program.
Now we're in Wexford. We're in this beautiful facility that you run. I call it Disc Institute University, but it really is impressive. And you have all sorts of different machines and things that people are doing here. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we have medical equipment that has 6 different patents on it because the engineers that developed this equipment were able to figure out how to fix the problem, to address the physiology of the disc. And that's why what we're doing here is so unique. And so what we're doing is so simple. In Pittsburgh alone, we've had 11 patients in their 90s do our program. It's that easy, that simple. Yeah. We just had a patient, 93 years old, just finished our program last month. He did great. So it's not hard. We're not going to make you sweat. You don't have to change clothes. It's very, very easy, yet it's so effective.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I love this. How do people get in touch with you? How do they learn more?
Well, we have a great website, PittsburghDiscInstitute.com, and then our phone number is 412-906-9600.
I'm really gratified to meet you finally.
Well, Wendy, it's a pleasure.
I'm
a big fan.
I think that when we can do things and make small improvements in our slice of the world, it has a ripple effect that matters. And I'm delighted that you're part of my mission to obviously do good and be honest and truthful in our community. So thank you.
Well, thank you, Wendy.
All right.
Really a pleasure.
Dr. Richard Rafferty, Disc Institute of Pittsburgh. Check him out. All the information right here on our website. Making a difference. It matters.